Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Kara Beer and I'm the president here at the Battle Creek Area Chamber of Commerce. And we are very excited today because our Field Trip Friday is with our wonderful members here at Southern Exposure. We have Ken and Jennifer Hendrickson, and we have an intern here who is now their new event planner, Dakota, who's here with us today. We're going to take a look at this wonderful new venue that we have to offer because we've got some great opportunities for those that are looking for the perfect venue for your upcoming wedding, as well as any of those special events and showers. So I'm going to turn it over to our new owners here at Southern Exposure. They've been here about 3 years, and it's great to have you guys here today. And I'm here with you at this beautiful venue. Yeah, exactly. And so, we were talking a little bit beforehand, and I think it's really important for us to share your story. And so, really, we've all known Southern Exposure being here in Battle Creek. It's got a great history of being here. But about 3 years ago, you guys came in. So what drove you to Battle Creek? Because you weren't from here. Well, originally you were from here.
Right, correct.
But you weren't living here.
Correct.
So what drove you here?
Right. So basically, I grew up less than 2 miles from here, and of course I was part of the Air National Guard way back when, and so I've known Curtis and Scott for a very long time. My father was a retired colonel as well, and actually when I took my oath, it was in Curtis's office. So we'd been living in Connecticut at the time. I had a corporate job, and Jennifer was actually working for one of the private institutions, one of the schools there. And we just decided that we needed to do something different. My son had passed away from Burkitt's lymphoma back in 2016. He was 19. So at that point, it's just there's got to be some other things in life that that we need to change. We need to change, and make that that we're feeling fulfilled. And I think with that we took a look at this and knowing, of course, knowing Curtis and Scott that like we did, and at least that I did, there's no better opportunity to buy a business than with those guys. So yeah, we kind of went forward with it, and I think Jennifer can, I think she had a lot more reservation than what I did. But
I was not on board right away. I'm not a big risk taker, so when Ken kind of brought this to me, I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know, this is a huge thing. But I wanted to check out the venue before I got here, so Curtis and Scott were gracious enough to let me come and experience a couple of the events, and I fell in love with it, and the rest is history. We just we kind of snowballed from there, and here we are, and starting our 3rd season. Made it through last year, so this year's going to be a good one.
Wonderful. And so, Dakota, you actually joined the staff last year, correct? Yep. As an intern.
Yep.
And now you are the full event planner.
Yeah.
And so, tell us a little bit about your background.
I went to Harbor Creek, so I'm from Battle Creek, and then I also went to Grand Valley. I graduated with hospitality management degree with meeting and event planning, and then I reached out to them January last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to do an internship, and then we got it, and then rest is history now.
Yep, and we absolutely adore her. We're super happy to have her as part of the team. Her previous experience has definitely brought some fresh ideas. So we're ecstatic to have her with us.
Well, welcome back home to both you and Ken, and really thank you for coming back to the Battle Creek area and investing back in to our community. Today we are standing right now currently in what's called the Bride's Quarter.
Yes. Yep.
And so we're all like mouth is open looking at that. So we are here in the Bride's Quarter, and so you talked about you did a little remodeling in here.
We did.
So why did you do the remodeling?
Well, we just kind of this year tried to go through and refresh all the buildings. So we really did just kind of a rearrangement. Mm-hmm. So kind of refresh the decorations, and now with the way we've redone it, it's a lot cozier in here. Especially it's much more functional for the bride. So this is where the bride and her bridesmaids get ready. So it's a lot more conducive to kind of their comfort area. So that's kind of why we did it.
It's Victoria themed, and it's
right, and we also have
and it's throughout the building that way, right?
Yeah.
So before it was just kind of, I think it was kind of sectioned off, and so now we have this building that's kind of more of a Victoria theme. where downstairs in the milking parlor, it's actually, we've kind of did Americana, right? So it's all, we got George Washington's portrait up there and some red, white, and blue, and so, it's pretty kind of a neat touch as far as back to that time period.
And it's fun for our customers when they come out to, especially our regulars who come out a lot. It's fun for them to see. Kind of gives them something different to look at when they come.
Absolutely. And so you guys do a lot of different workshops. You do a lot of different showers and weddings and different things like that. And you guys got a lot of things you want to show off. So I'm going to have you guys go ahead and give us a tour of what you have going on right now. If you'll also just talk a little bit about availability, because really with everything that happened with COVID and everybody postponing their weddings and different things like that, what's going on here at Southern Exposure? Are there availabilities in 2021? So if you are looking to book a wedding, listen up.
Yep, so we have availability in July and August, a little bit in September, but otherwise July and August we have availability if you're looking for it.
And so those are Saturdays.
Saturdays.
Correct? And we do weddings on off days, so we have lots of off days available.
Yep.
It's a slightly cheaper price if you don't do it on that prime Saturday. But so we do have, there's several off days available. We do have some Saturdays left as well. So
That's great. And so typically, I know we're going to go and look at it here in just a little bit. When you think about Southern Exposure, you think about the beautiful gardens and you think about that.
Right.
So with everything with COVID and the need for things to be outdoors,
yes.
how many people can you accommodate in your outdoor spaces so that people might be able to think about their wedding planning or their showers or anything like that?
So we can accommodate up to 250 people for a wedding, and we can accommodate that all outside. Pretty much most weddings average between 150 to 175, so that is super comfortable for us here as far as wedding capacity. And everything is outside. With the brides and the grooms, their spaces are big enough for their parties, and so everything works great.
And there's food available on site.
Yes.
With
Yes.
those kinds of things are all included. So when people are looking at this isn't, I need to have my food catered in or anything like that.
No,
We have it all right here.
That's one of the things too, is that from a short-term standpoint, I mean, we can turn a wedding around in less than 10 days. I mean, it really is more about just basically ordering food. And the thing is, because we offer so much of the actual wedding package, I mean, it doesn't take much as far as to do the planning. I mean, as long as you have the wedding dress and you're ready to go, then we can accommodate. So.
One of the unique things, one of the benefits or amenities, I guess you would say, is we do everything from beginning to end. So we will direct your guests. If you have things set up that you'd like them to do, our staff is there to direct them to those things. So you truly don't have to worry about anything on your wedding day. The DJ is included in our venue price. The bartender's included in our venue price. We do have a liquor license, so we do serve full bar, and we do all the cleanup at the end of the night. So you literally show up, you get ready, you have fun, you go home, and we take care of everything else.
That is wonderful. So why don't we take a little tour and see what we have going on?
All right.
Go ahead. All right. So we're in the corn crib, correct?
Correct.
So we're in the corn crib and we've got this beautiful space. I remember I did an event actually in this space right here a couple years ago. We had a tea party in here.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah,
was really a lot of
it's
fun.
perfect. It's perfect for that type of
Yeah, it was a great experience. It was a women's lunch that we did out
fun.
there, so it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yep. So, and we're gonna head out right now into the patio, the corn crib patio,
Yeah.
as we call it. So this is another outside area.
This is beautiful.
So we will, as it gets warmer, the sides will come down, and we'll do some of our smaller workshops over here to be outside. And a lot of our showers kind of spill over into this outside area. So the corn crib and the patio are probably our biggest, the most popular location that we utilize for bridal showers and baby showers. this is a very popular
Mm-hmm.
setup. So we do all kinds of things, and once the signs come down, like I said, you have all the beautiful grounds around it to look at, but we keep this wrapped up until it gets warm enough.
But I mean, like right now, it's very comfortable in here,
Yeah,
and it's
absolutely.
windy today,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
we can hear each other talking.
Yeah.
It is nice. So you probably have that longevity of being able to use this program or this area into a number of months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we actually left this structure, we actually left up all year, the last year. Just because of the fact with a few bales of straw around it and our heaters,
Yeah.
Yeah, we do
we
have
could
heaters.
even do things in January if we wanted. We usually are closed during the thing, but
And that brings up a good point in regards to when you look at you know your expectancy and time frame of when people are utilizing this space.
Right.
You're not just in the summer, and I think
Right.
that that's really important for people to understand because you do have outdoor, but you have indoor stuff. So really, you're really 4 seasons. And so, do you have a time frame where you close down and you don't do any of the events?
We do. We close mid-December. We do things up through we do Christmas activities, and then mid-December we close, and then open back up first week of April.
All right, so wonderful. So there is some time frames where there is nothing. I'm having trouble talking. There is nothing going on, but there is a lot that goes on from really that April all the way through December. So great opportunities, and if you're looking at we talked about weddings and that you have some availability on those types of things. Do you have availability for like different events like showers and things like that as well? I mean, it might be a wedding day for somebody, but do you separate those? Do you do 2 on a day or no?
That's a really good thing that you bring up. So when you book us for a wedding, the venue is yours. We do not book any other events on that day. The entire venue belongs to the wedding partner. So with that said, if there is a wedding, we don't have any other events, but we have lots of availability for it because we can do multiple showers, smaller events in a day. So we have lots of availability for that.
Well, wonderful. This is beautiful. So I know that Billy, our cameraman for today, is going to get a couple shots of what's going on in here. And really, this is beautiful. And do you change the decor throughout the year, or do you keep it the same?
We usually will update it for the seasons. So
Okay.
things kind of get updated based on the season. So we'll keep this for a while because we've done it for kind of spring, summer. But once fall rolls around, we will redo all of the decor and it will look very much like fall. We get lots of pumpkins. In fact, we're working on trying to grow those because we buy so many and there's pumpkins everywhere. And
When you took this over 3 years ago, did you think you'd become a pumpkin farmer?
no. But we've tried. It's one of the other things that we're trying to do is become more of a farm, right? Where we grow a lot of our own things here that we need. So it's the pumpkins and the berries and I bottled maple syrup this past spring. So
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, so and that's
from maple trees here on the farm.
right. So
Nice.
not enough necessary to serve pancakes, but enough to make maple butter for everybody's rolls, for all the events. So
That's awesome.
so it's a little start, and we'll continue to expand as we go. So,
We do
but it's a lot of fun.
plant
as far as
Yeah.
that goes.
Absolutely.
So the farm part is always what I dreamed of having in retirement time, so we will be adding more animals. We do have the chickens and we have cows in the pasture in the summer, so we want to add some more of that. And then we've got a vegetable garden, a big vegetable garden we're working on back there, and then we have our flower cutting garden. So we're trying the herbs we kind of have. That was established by Curtis and Scott, but we're trying to add some of the other things to make it more of a
Make it
working
your own.
farm.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not Curtis and Scott anymore.
No.
It's Ken and Jennifer.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
so that's wonderful. I love hearing that.
Yep.
And we have some other places that we want to
Yeah.
showcase today.
Yes.
So we're going to take a little bit more of a tour. Okay.
Through the tent.
So where are we walking to now?